much are you chucking out today then?
How do you make money for nothing?
Don't throw them, don't throw them.
The answer could be hiding in the 30 million tonnes of household waste we throw out every year.
Thanks so much for letting me have that. I think that's absolutely made my day. I love it.
That's why entrepreneur Sarah Moore wants to get her hands on things before they hit the skip.
I'm a passionate buyer, maker and user of old stuff, and I turn that passion into a money-making business. I make new stuff out of old stuff and I sell it for a profit.
And with some of the country's elite designers and makers,
What do you reckon to that? Quite smart, isn't it?
Tell me you love it.
I love it.
she can transform her finds into desirable,
Isn't it amazing?
valuable,
It's quite a statement piece.
and hopefully saleable items.
I'll take you down to the till, that's fantastic.
If Sarah is successful, then she can hand the profits back to the very people who had no idea there was cash to be made from their trash.
Wow, that's amazing.
Welcome to Walsall Recycling Centre, a non-stop hive of activity. Sarah's on a mission to turn trash into hard cash.
I love rummaging through the bin bags and the boots and the boxes. And making money for nothing, that's just a bonus.
But before you make a beeline for your local tip, take note. Sarah's been given special permission to seek out 3 items that she can rejuvenate, repurpose and sell on for a profit. Although he doesn't know it yet, first to offer up possibilities is Alan, arriving with some comfortable seating.
Oh, hiya. Hi. You've got some interesting looking things in there. What are you throwing out?
Just stuff from late mother-in-law's house. So
Okay, that sounds like a big job. Are you clearing out lots of stuff?
not too much, but just some of the bulky, heavy stuff. It's a shame in a way, but we don't really know where else to take it other than a tip, so...
No, you definitely get to that stage. I'd love to have a look at it. Is there any chance I can see? Wow, it's quite cool, isn't it?
There's a similar design one that's all leather as well, so...
Really?
With these 2 wing-backed chairs, she could be onto something good here.
A pair of chairs, how exciting. Well done. Wow. I have to say that both those chairs are really interesting because they're old, they're chunky.
In a way, I'm glad they're going to be reused, because they just seem too good to throw out, but they're just so big in a small bungalow, which is where she's...
If I could take those 2 chairs, and then if I managed to do something with them, could I come and show you what I've done? Yeah. Or that would be lovely.
Lovely indeed. Sarah has her first find in the bag and has roped the guys from the tip in to help. Good work, lads. But what does Alan think Sarah will get up to with his chairs?
I don't know, it's makes me think, really. I presume it's not going to be just recycled as furniture, but as something else, so it'll be interesting to see what happens to them.
I'll just tell you if they're comfortable, because that is the key. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's actually, that's got IKEA right on the back, so it's not as old as you think it is.
Everyone's a comedian.
Very comfortable, but the look they have at the moment is just, it's not going to go into everybody's house, and I want to make them commercial, saleable and expensive. And given the style of them, this needs a specialist upholsterer. This is going to have to go to somebody who really knows what they're doing, who can cope with the fact that there's wood and fabric. I've got just the person in mind.
Meet Ray Clark, upholsterer extraordinaire. Ray made a name for himself in the world of fashion design before discovering his love of vintage furniture. His fresh, modern designs mix practicality, comfort and luxury.
I never intended to become like an upholsterer at the beginning. It wasn't the thing I set out to do. I suppose you could say upholstery found me. With my creative background in fashion design and textile design, I was able to use those skills and redirect them, and now this is all I do. I just give birth to chairs. I love them, yeah.
But will it be love at first sight when Ray claps eyes on these two? That's one find ready to be transformed. Now time for Sarah to find a little project for herself.
Just wondering if I'd like earrings made out of these. What do you think?
Hopefully John and his magic carpets will be just the ticket.
Have you got somebody rolled up in the middle of there? No. Isn't that lovely? I really like your carpet. I like the back of it.
Yep.
It's what kind of knickers in it? Is it?
It's not. It's got chunks out of it where it had to be fitted around radiators and things like that.
Okay, but it's a lovely old carpet, isn't it? It's beautiful. I'm going to just go and have a look at the other one while you're at it. Wow.
You are getting excited, Sarah.
Yeah, go on then.
She does love a good find.
I think that I like that one more than that one. I think it's because I've got a few ideas about what I might do with some carpet. I think it's just beautiful. I really love this. I think I'm going to pop this one back in the recycling. I can do an end. No, I think you need manpower.
With some more manpower from the chaps at the tip, Sarah nabs one of John's rugs. But does he have any idea what she might do with it?
Not really, no, not at all.
I'm with you, John. Help us out, Sarah.
Well, I am super pleased to have discovered this because I think this carpet would have been really valuable when it was made. It is obviously really good quality, and you can see from the back that it's so well made.
Sarah's flying high on her magic carpet find. But with the day drawing to a close, she still needs to bag her final item. Right on cue, David and his son Matt appear for an evening trip to the tip. And they've got a ton of timber.
Hiya.
Hello.
What is that and what's it doing here?
This is a Victorian solid mahogany wardrobe.
That weighs a ton, no doubt.
It does, yes.
And have you got all the bits that make it into the wardrobe?
Every single bit.
It's amazing. So why has it ended up here? Is it yours?
Because we're moving house.
Right, and have you had it a long time? Was it in the family or?
No. Bought it in Stafford 20 years ago, 30 years ago.
It looks useful. The right
You can
size.
have it. Do you want it?
I want it. I'm going to really regret this because I know it's really heavy. I'm going to be moving this around forever. If I get hold of it, it may not end up as a wardrobe.
That's great, great. You can do whatever you want.
Really? Okay, and it's all solid wood, isn't it? Okay, let's see the rest of it then.
I believe our Sarah is most excited about this one.
That's right, that's nice, I like that. I've just realised what it's in. I was so busy looking at the wardrobe, I didn't realise it was in a car. Sorry, I was mesmerised.
And more of the wardrobe just keeps appearing out of David's TARDIS-like vehicle.
Let's get it out of your car and into my van, and I will do my best to make something beautiful out of it.
Or at least you know a man who will.
It's a really nice bit of, really nice bit of woodwork.
And is David happy for Sarah to be radical with his old wardrobe?
I'd be delighted if she could do something with it.
There is so much potential here, and some of the detail looks absolutely beautiful. I know who to take it to, I just don't know what they're going to do with it.
With over 25 years of experience building furniture, if you've got wood, Norman Wilkinson's your man.
I love the timber, I love the finishing of it, I love the product. It makes me tick. Yeah, there is a passion for it because there's no point getting up in the morning and not doing something you don't like. Coming in and then picking up the wood and then turning into something lovely, makes me happy.
Norman's passion is creating handmade bespoke furniture from reclaimed and unwanted materials.
And also using second-hand materials. Yeah, it's a great joy. The old saying, isn't it? Another man's rubbish, another man's... can't think of the saying now.
Luckily, Norman will have a say on what becomes of the wardrobe. And with that, Sarah has all she needs.
I really love the eclectic mixture of items that I've gathered today. I've got huge potential to transform them into things that are fabulous and make some money for nothing.
So Sarah's fab day's work at the dump gives us a three-piece treat. Ray Clark will take charge of Alan's pair of chairs. Norman Wilkinson will wrestle with David's rickety wardrobe. And Sarah will come up with a strategy for John's old carpet. These days, the streets of East London teem with creative businesses and design know-how. It's here Ray practices the sport of extreme upholstery, and he's one of our top players.
Oh, Sarah's coming today. I wonder what she's going to bring. It's almost like you're in goal and you've got to be prepared for a shot from any angle, do you know what I mean, from someone taking the penalty. It's like, sorry about the football analogy.
No worries, Ray. Good to know you're poised and ready for kick-off.
Normally weight is a benchmark for quality. This is definitely heavy, but if it's quality, I'm not sure. I'm hoping that between the pair of chairs, we're going to be able to create something really lovely. And Ray is going to take up the challenge. Ray, how are you? How are you doing?
Good to see you.
I've got a couple of little, I'm not going to say beauties, I've got a couple of little chairs for you. Any chance you give me a hand? This one is really heavy. Hold on. Is that all right up there?
There she goes.
Lovely. So these two came into the tip as a pair, but they don't have to stay together.
I'd much rather work on this one, to be honest, than this one, I think.
Okay, well...
Simply because of this one's got a lot more character.
The orange chair will be put aside so Ray can concentrate on the black one.
I did wonder about just really making it pack a punch.
Well, actually, Sarah, truth to tell, I've been kind of developing my own fabric.
Really?
We're trying to design...
So that's a new thing for you, isn't it?
Yes, completely.
What kind of fabric is it?
The fabric is based on different types of New World and Old World monkeys.
So are you going to be able to nail it in time to get it on here?
I think so.
So it sounds like, to me, you're going to pour your heart and soul into this little chair.
It will be a work of art.
Ray's dreaming big, but what will his time and materials cost?
So we're looking at around 800, 850 mark.
Okay, if I can leave you chiselling away at the cost.
Yeah.
If I leave you around £800, I love the idea of the monkeys.
Oh,
so
it's gonna rock. It's gonna rock.
Go for it, okay?
Yeah. Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you very much. Yes.
I think he's pretty happy with this project.
Well, that chair sounds like it's going to look amazing, and I don't want to hamper Ray's creativity, so I think saying yes to a load of monkey business all over it is definitely the way to go. And I think I'm going to have a little chance of making a bit of profit. Fingers crossed.
This is awesome. Oh, sorry, it's very difficult to contain my emotions. I'm sorry.
No apology needed. Ray has a big budget of around £800 to remake that chair, but he's never created a new fabric for upholstery before, so Sarah's taking a risk on this one. The leafy East Sussex village of Hellingley, near Hailsham, is home to furniture aficionado Norman, and he's full of optimism.
I think it's going to be great fun just to see what we've got to do, and let's take it from there and see what we can actually achieve with the project.
Norman has a passion for bringing quality but dated wooden furniture back to life. Be it teak, beech or pine, Norman's the last chance saviour for timber that would otherwise be heading for the tip. And it's a good thing too, because Sarah's bringing him that mountain of mahogany wardrobe.
I have no idea how to put this thing back together. It's just like the biggest jigsaw. Plenty of it to work with, though, isn't there? Norman? Hello.
Sarah, how are you?
Yeah, really well. How are you doing?
Yeah, nice to see you again. Right, let's get this one out.
Now that's all inside, what's the plan?
So often I have this massive vision about how something will end up. There's just so much of it, so much potential. It's just a case of finding, what would you really want to do with it?
I'm thinking maybe a locker.
Okay, so you're saying locker, so we're talking about leaving it upright like this?
Leaving it upright as it is. So if we keep the drawers in, because people love drawers and they're always so functional.
Yeah.
So we leave the drawers in.
Should we stick them in just so I can
Yeah,
get
let's
the kind of...
stick them in and see where we go.
Okay, let's have that bit.
Norman will concentrate on renovating the main body of the wardrobe. He thinks it could become a much more contemporary storage unit.
Because it's quite deep, we could slice it back a fraction, so it gives it the proportion. Then we could put in 3 doors maybe, and then keep them individual little compartments, and then put a plinth back on it, make a nice little cornice for it.
So it sounds like it's quite a complicated process. Do you think it'll chuck up any problems?
I think the only problem we'll have is that once we decide where we're going to cut it, you know, we have one go and one go only. And if we get it wrong, we'll be sticking things back on all over the place.
That doesn't sound completely ideal.
Measure twice, cut once, golden rule.
Okay, I can see that you've got a very clear vision about how this is going to look, and I'm happy to say, hand it over to you.
But what sort of budget will Norman need for this bold venture?
To get that into how I think it's going to look fantastic, I think it's going to cost you $375.
I think I'm going to make some money on that.
Yeah, I think you will as well. It's going to look great, absolutely superb. Thank you.
So our Norm will get cracking, making sure to measure twice before he cuts any corners.
That massive wardrobe is going to get a massive transformation. I love the idea that Norman's come up with, and he knows this business.
It's going to be an exciting project, and I think, you know, let's get on with it and see how we get on. Fantastic.
Fantastic, yes. Norman has a budget of £375, but converting that broken down wardrobe into a modern and useful storage unit might challenge even his carpentry skills. In the leafy Sussex countryside, Sarah's at home in her farmhouse. And you better feel like dancing, because she's thinking of cutting a rug.
Fits perfectly, doesn't it? It's actually quite a nice carpet. But I've got plans. I thought I might make a set of luggage out of it.
Sarah could make a carpet bag from it, but now she's having a closer look at the rug. Maybe she's already bagged something unexpected.
It's got a really fine weave to it. I think that it might be some kind of wool or silk mixed to it. I think it's handmade. I don't think I can cut it up, certainly not without taking it to somebody who really knows what they're talking about. 'Cause that's not me.
Completely change your plans, why don't you? Shish. So, Sarah's headed for Auction House Bellman's in Wisborough Green, West Sussex, where auctioneer Jonathan Pratt should be able to advise on the rug.
Jonathan, lovely to see you.
Hello, Sarah.
I've got a little something you might be able to help me with.
Gosh,
Here.
let's take that off you. At the other end.
Oh,
Right.
thank you.
Auction houses can offer valuation services to anyone looking to put antique items up for sale. With 20 years in the trade, Jonathan is just the man to tell Sarah if she's onto something with her bit of old carpet.
Quite nice. I mean, it's quite a nice carpet, actually. So it's very obviously Persian. Looking at the style of it and the colours, it's... Well, we want it to be antique at the very best, you know, sort of early part of the 20th century. It's getting close to that. Style-wise, it looks like it's like West Persia. What I need to look for on here is signs of wear and discoloration.
Jonathan thinks it's a genuine Persian rug.
What you're saying, this is really bringing it to life for me.
But what sort of sale estimate would Jonathan put on it at auction?
I'd reckon it potentially between £200 and £400.
Really?
Potentially, yeah. Certainly...
Would you like to get off my rug, sir?
Yeah, that's valuable, Jonathan.
Can my tip find rug come here and stand a chance of selling?
Yeah, absolutely. I really believe it can. I'm joining you down the tip, I can tell you.
It's amazing down there. It's really good, isn't it?
It is good, Sarah, yes. Jonathan will put the Persian beauty in his next appropriate auction.
Brilliant, I can't wait.
Thank you. Okay, bye.
I take my hat off to her. What a find. She's obviously got a very good eye. On the whole, it has great potential.
With no outlay on materials for this little project, Sarah's in with a chance of profit. But will that rug that was headed for the skip really live up to its potential at auction. Back in busy East London, Ray's hard at work on the wing-backed armchair. In fact, he seems to have ripped it to bits.
I've basically gone a bit nuts on the chair. I've stripped it back down to bare wood so I can get it prepared for a new colour, a wood stain.
Ray needs to remove all of the chair's dated upholstery and strip the wooden frame before he can begin to modernise it. He's got a big budget of around £800 to do that, but time is money, and this is a seriously time-consuming job.
I hate it when they snap off. It takes great patience and some determination as well. Oh, it's snapping off.
Great patience, yeah. Ray's also been hard at work on the real stars of this piece, his menagerie of monkeys.
I've just looked up certain types of monkeys and just illustrated them.
His signature fabric will be printed up from his monkey sketches.
Because of the types of monkeys I've chosen as well, give me an opportunity to maybe explore colour in quite a vast range. So you've got the gold of the tamarin here, and then you go on to the red howler, and then there's black howler as well. So hopefully this will be more of a surprise for Sarah when she gets to see this, because I really didn't have a chance to show her.
His final designs will be sent to a fabric printing company to be transferred onto a velvety fabric.
Obviously, I want the print process to go quite well to capture all the definition, but I'm also asking a tall order because asking for the illustrations to go into a pile fabric as opposed to just a plain flat fabric. So there may be some compromise I might have to make at some point, but we'll see. It's getting me all lumpy in the throat as well at the moment. I'm that excited.
Ray's passionate about his monkey designs, but he still has a lot of work to do on that chair. Once his labour costs are factored in, can he really manage to deliver it on Sarah's budget? Back in Hellingley in the East Sussex countryside, Norman is about to tackle the enormous mahogany wardrobe, and he's keenly aware that Sarah's left him a challenging job.
Like in the Victorian times, they could spend a year making a piece of furniture when it wouldn't matter. But, you know, like with us, you know, we've got a certain limit and we have to work to it. So, yeah, we're a bit more under pressure. You know, that's modern day for you. Pressure, pressure, pressure.
To keep his labour costs within Sarah's budget, Norman needs to work fast but carefully.
I think as long as we think about what we're doing, we should be okay. You know, one of those ones. Like we always say, measure twice, cut once.
I've heard that somewhere before, Norman. He plans to cut the bulky wardrobe down to more manageable proportions. First of all, he's removing the back panel.
The screws do not want to come out.
Or at least he's trying.
I think I might have to get a hacksaw on there. Bingo. That's that one. Oh dear.
The mahogany wardrobe is made from a tropical hardwood, a popular material used for quality furniture back when this was made, which was quite a while ago.
This is the problem sometimes of using reclaimed when we can't get the screws out, so we have to make the decision on if we can't save it, then we might just put a new back on it. Yep, that one's snapped as well, so just this one now.
But with a little bit of elbow grease.
That's all right, we haven't snapped the joint, so we're in business.
The back comes off relatively cleanly.
Excellent, very good news. The dilemma now is that it's too wide. I've got to decide on how much I'm going to actually cut off it.
And that is a tricky question.
Nearly. I mean, there's only half inch in it, inch. But that can be quite critical. You know what I mean?
I've no idea what you're referring to, Norman.
We're going to take 4.5 inches off.
That decision made, it's nearly time to fire up Norman's circular table saw. That should make short work of cutting the wardrobe down to size. But he's only got one chance to get it right.
I've just got to make sure when I cut it, I don't wobble off the line and things like that. Let's not talk about it.
Good luck, Norman. I can hardly watch.
Blake has done me being slightly high. I'm going to go do it again.
What was the golden rule, Norman? Measure once, cut twice, was it? This mahogany monster looks like it has a long way to go before Sarah has anything worth selling. In Wisborough Green, West Sussex, it's sale day at the auction house. And Sarah's Persian rug is about to go under the hammer. Now its fate is in the hands of today's auctioneer, Simon Garner.
I think we have between sort of 30, 40 rugs a sale every month. It will sell, I'm confident.
Sarah thought she might have spotted a quality weave. But will any of the buyers at the sale want to snap it up?
Block 970A is this Kashan carpet, early 20th century one. Nice thing, lots of it.
When Sarah met John, he was about to unload a roll of unwanted rug.
It's got chunks out of it where it had to be fitted around radiators and things like that.
Okay.
Sarah loved it, but did John have ideas on what fate might await his rug?
Not really, no, not at all.
Well, he'll soon find out because the rug's now been successfully sold at auction. Sarah's on her way to see John and fill him in on what became of it.
Hello, Sarah.
John, lovely to see you
Yes,
again.
nice to see you again.
Are you well?
Yeah, very well, thank you. Are you?
Yes, very well. I said when I met you at the tip that I'd really like to keep in touch with any progress on your rug. So I had scissors poised, ready to cut it up to make it into carpet bags. And there was this little voice inside me saying, I'm not sure that I should do that because I'm not a rug expert, but I do have a friend who is. Yes. And so I bundled up your rug and I took it to the local auction house and let Jonathan, who runs the auction house, have a look at it for me. So he put it into auction for us.
Oh, right.
And
I would never have expected that.
So it did sell, and I've got the profit here. I have got £381.60 for you.
I would have never imagined that. That's amazing.
Is that a bit of a surprise then?
A massive surprise. I'm amazed it's this much money. That's amazing. Thank you very much. I don't think I'm going to throw anything away again.
So what are you going to do with that sort of money?
A friend of mine's wife has been very poorly. She's only in her 30s and she got quite a nasty illness. She's now in a wheelchair and they've just put a stair lift into her house. So I'm going to give it to them. That will be absolutely fantastic. You know, I couldn't be happier.
I'm so pleased that we stopped that little rug going into the skip that day.
This will make, I hope, a difference. Sarah, that's absolutely brilliant.
I'm really pleased. That's a lovely outcome. Thank you ever so much.
Thank you too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
What a result! The Persian rug sold at auction for £480. After auction costs totalling £98.40 were deducted, Sarah was able to hand over an amazing £381.60 to John. Back in East London, Ray has finished his makeover of the hotly anticipated armchair. He's waiting for Sarah, anxiously.
I'm proper nervous. I just hope she really likes it. Yeah. Oh no, what have I done?
You've done up an armchair, Ray, don't worry. Although Sarah is also on tenterhooks.
I've come to see Ray and to find out how the armchair has turned out that I left him. And this is one of the projects that has really been on my mind because Ray is inventing a whole new fabric to go on the chair and doing all the upholstery. So this is just one of those things that could go either way.
Either way, the transformation is now complete. When Sarah dropped off the chair, it was solid but badly needed bringing up to date. But now, Ray has worked his magic. It's utterly transformed. Ray's hand-illustrated menagerie of monkeys are rendered on a luxurious moleskin velvet, which he's positioned to show off the stylish Sibians to their best effect. The chair has been entirely re-upholstered with quality finishings, and the original wood has been stained in a cool, contrasting grey. Ray took a big creative risk on designing his own unique monkey fabric, and it's paid off splendidly. Well done, Ray. But what will Sarah make of it?
Hiya!
Hi. Oh.
You're not nervous, are you?
Just a little bit, yeah. Shall
Let
we
me
pull
see.
it off? I'll pull it off. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da!
I absolutely adore it. You've done so well there. It's so cool.
She likes it. The woman from Del Monte says yes.
She does indeed.
Which is your favourite monkey?
I do like the black howler.
Yep.
And I love the golden tamarin. Oh, come around it. I want to take you around the back.
I'm going on tour.
Yeah. It's around the back.
So who's here? Howler? No, what's
Yeah,
he-
it's a
what's
black howler and
Black
that's a
Howl-
red howler.
That chair is a triumph. What's so odd is I can't even relate to the chair that I bought to you.
No.
Because of what you've
Yeah.
done to it. It's like you're showing me something that I've never seen before.
With the very highest praise, Sarah's delighted with Ray's monkey chair.
It's like meant so much to me to try to do this. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to do this. Honestly, yeah, thanks. I'm properly made up. I really am.
It smiles all round for the painstakingly finished chair. On that note, Sarah's got a question, but she doesn't want to pry, mate. You see?
Has it gone over budget?
I'm feeling now that my original costs were probably a little bit low. It took longer than I thought, so therefore, labour-wise, it would have been a bit more expensive.
The amount of work that's gone into the chair has pushed Ray's labour costs up, meaning he's gone around £150 over budget at a total cost of £950. However, Sarah's still confident.
I will try so hard to sell this at very high end so that we turn a really good profit over on this. Because
If you would, that would mean a lot.
Great job, lovely finish, and I think you should be very proud of that. Well done.
Thank you. He likes it. Yeah, these monkeys, you're so tricky, I'm telling you.
Those tricky monkeys are a triumph. Ray took a chance on a creative idea that really paid off, but it came at a high cost to Sarah's budget. Back in Walsall Recycling Centre, Sarah found Alan about to offload 2 armchairs.
A pair of chairs, how exciting.
Alan was happy for Sarah to nab them.
In a way, I'm glad they're going to be reused because they just seem too good to throw out.
So Sarah spirited them straight to Ray in East London,
Lovely.
who immediately took a shine to one chair in particular. Now Sarah's on her way back to Walsall to update Alan on what became of his armchair.
Hello.
Hi there, Alan. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Yeah, very nice to see you again. I said I'd be in touch with news about
Yes.
your chairs. And I took it to an upholsterer called Ray Clark. So I've got some pictures of what he did to it.
Gosh. Wow.
Is that recognisable?
Tremendous, isn't it?
it has been transformed. He has redesigned it.
Yeah.
He has given it a whole new lease of life. This is the pictures of it in his studio.
I've never seen anything like that before. That's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. You just think, what are we all throwing away, really?
Yes, well,
It's got that potential.
It has got huge potential, and it is out there now waiting to be sold.
Yeah.
And I've got high hopes that it's going to generate some profit for you, and I'll keep in touch and be knocking on your door with some money in the future. Thank you ever so much.
No, pleasure,
Okay.
pleasure.
Well, I think that Alan was really impressed with all Ray's hard work, because that chair really is a unique piece, and I'm sure it's going to sell well, and I'm going to be sending cash back to Alan very soon.
Ray's materials and painstaking labour on the chair came in at just under £1,000. This niche item has yet to sell, so it's currently a potential loss of that £950. In the quiet East Sussex village of Hellingley, Norman is waiting patiently for the arrival of Sarah, with a piece he's rather proud of.
It's a really versatile piece, and the beauty of it is it's the size that it can go anywhere, and the amount of storage that you can get into is ideal. You could use it for anything, I think, basically. You know, I mean, the beauty of it is it's got doors on it, you can put your junk in it, hide it away, like we all do.
Speak for yourself, Norman, but yes, you are correct. Let's hope Sarah is as happy with the result as you are.
Well, I left Norman with a whopping great wardrobe and the hope that he'll be able to transform it into something that is much more saleable and commercial, that will fit into anybody's house.
When Sarah dropped it off, this was a broken down lump of lumber destined for the furniture graveyard. But now Norman's worked his magic, the wardrobe is reborn. Its cool, distressed finish and slimmed down proportions make it a practical and stylish storage cupboard fit for the modern home. The cornicing details add interest, and the contemporary paint job brings this Victorian beast bang up to date.
Hiya!
Oh, I thought I'd shut the door. I thought I locked it.
But what will Sarah make of the finished storage unit?
Oh, it's tall. It's really quite cool. I know that, you know, cool is not something I normally associate with you.
Me.
I think you've done really well there.
Yeah, I think it works well. Proportionally, it works.
Really nice to have kept the drawer handles, okay, because you have converted a big piece of furniture into something, you know, much more commercial, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, we've used, obviously, when we made the doors out of all the old timber that was left around it, the plinths. We changed the cornice because we didn't want to keep the same cornice on because it just didn't work, so we had to put a new one on. So apart from that, we used everything that we can. Everything.
Norman has clearly put a huge amount of effort into transforming this piece, and he's given Sarah a fighting chance of making a sale.
You're such a safe pair of hands for me to bring things to, because you always, well, you get it done on time, you nail it, you make it look commercial.
It's saleable.
It is.
Storage is great. You know, I'm really pleased with it.
It's a really good looking piece, and I think you've got a lot of storage per square inch given the floor.
The floor space.
Floor space you're taking up. So I reckon I'll position this as something that is a universally great kitchen cupboard. You know, something. This is good kitchen storage, isn't it? It's got a lovely, strong look.
Yeah, yeah. I think you hopefully going to have another winner on your hands.
I think I've definitely got a winner there.
You happy?
Safe hands, Norman. That's what I'm going to call you from now on, because you just get it right.
Let
Lovely.
go, please let go. Thank you.
No, safe hands, Norman. Thank you.
Well, I'm pleasantly surprised about what Norman has managed to create out of that huge piece of furniture. I've now got something saleable and good looking on my hands, and I should be able to make a profit out of that.
When Sarah spotted David and his son Matt, they were hauling a terrific amount of timber.
This is a Victorian solid mahogany wardrobe.
They wasted no time in coming to an agreement.
Do you want it?
I want it.
And David wished Sarah well in her endeavours.
I'd be delighted if she could do something with it.
Now that great hunk of hardwood has a whole new home. The Old Cinema, a vintage and retro furniture dealer in West London, snapped up the revitalised storage unit as stock to sell in their shop. So now Sarah's aiming to update David on what became of his wodge of old wardrobe. She's heading for his office in central Birmingham.
David, hi there, how are you doing?
How are you?
Very well, nice to see you. I know when we met briefly at the tip, I said I'd like to keep in touch to see, if we'd managed to do anything with your wardrobe. I was really pleased to be there on the day that you were dropping that off because it was obviously a lovely old wardrobe. So we took it to a guy called Norman who uses wood like that all the time. So we decided that the best thing for it would be to go back to being some sort of storage. And I've actually got some pictures to show you what he did with it. Okay. So that's how it ended up.
That's the drawers, yeah. Oh, very good, yes. Well, that looks great. That looks really useful, really good.
It did sell to a London shop, and I have the profit here to give to you.
Jolly good, profit.
Got £100 here for you.
Thanks very much. And that's probably about what it cost us 30 years ago when we bought it.
Marvellous. David's had 3 decades of use out of the wardrobe, and now he's got his cash back too. But what will he do with this dividend?
Would it be a good idea if I gave it to someone like Forestry Stewardship Council or something like that to look after sustainable wood? Maybe they'll plant lots of new mahogany and teak trees with the money.
I think that's a lovely idea.
I was very conscious that I was putting it in the tip and that there was a better place for it. So you've done well.
I really appreciate your time today and for letting me have your wardrobe.
Thanks so much.
My absolute pleasure. Lovely to see you. Thank you ever so much.
Thanks.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thanks.
Well, that's all worked out beautifully. Norman delivered on the storage, and David's going to give that money so new trees can be planted.
Norman's materials and labour came in on budget at £375. Sarah sold the new storage unit for a neat £475, leaving a nice profit of £100 exactly to hand over to David. Sarah's successfully saved 3 items from oblivion. The Persian rug was a fabulous tip find that sold for a fortune at auction. The wing-backed armchair got a marvellous modern monkey makeover. And the Victorian mahogany wardrobe was revitalised as a practical unit for storing your stuff.
So while Norman produced a stunning transformation of that wardrobe and Ray's innovative design on that armchair really paid off, I have to say, I think the find of the day was definitely that rug. It just goes to show you really can make money for nothing.